Hello, welcome to the Modern Sophisticate channel. My name is Oyinko Salah and it is such a pleasure to have you here today. Today I would like to start out this video by thanking you for your time. I do realize that time is a commodity that we never get back, so I appreciate you spending some of yours with me. I hope that this is a good spend of your time. This is a follow-up video on the video that I made last week where I spoke about the importance of everyone cultivating a spiritual practice. In this video, I'm going to give you 4 very general practices that you can implement in hopes of helping you build your own spiritual practice. As I mentioned, these are general practices because I believe that every woman's spiritual practice and spiritual routine should be specialized and individualized to that specific woman's character, her personality, what season she is in her life, and what her goals are. We will go ahead and get started. As usual, I have written some notes down, so I might be looking down through the video. Please forgive me. I do just want to make sure that I'm talking about every single one of those points, as well as any other notes that I've gathered while researching these points. The first thing that I think every woman should be doing is journaling. I think every woman should have at least one journal. I have several journals. That is because I have broken down my journals. I have one for dreaming. I have one for writing things that I want. I have a journal for other things also. I think that a journal is a place where a woman can write down her thoughts, her feelings. It's also a place where if you are going through a season in your life, you can always go back and reflect and read through some of the things that you might have been going through in hopes that that might give you strength to move forward. The second thing that I think a woman should do and could do to cultivate a spiritual practice is mirror work. So mirror work is just standing in front of the mirror, whether that's when you are getting ready for your day, brushing your teeth, doing your makeup, doing your hair. You can stand in the mirror and speak good things into yourself. Another thing that you can do that I consider mirror work, but it might not be considered mirror work, is putting out a picture of yourself when you were a child and talking to that little girl, right? A lot of us know about this inner girl or inner child thing because of psychology and Freud, as well as Maslow and all the other fathers of psychology. But how many of us have taken the time to really speak to that inner child? So this is a practice that you can do. I consider it mirror work because when you stand in front of the mirror, you're talking to a reflection of yourself. And I think an image is also a reflection of yourself too. So printing out a picture of yourself when you were a child and speaking to that child can be very pivotal to helping you kind of develop a connection between you and your inner child. Meditation is another thing that you can do, sitting in quiet contemplation and just going through introspection. I'm Nigerian, and from the time that I was very young, everyone has told me that my gra is too much, and gra just means like your energy. You're kind of very high energetic person. That might not come across, but I am very energetic, and that is very true. So one of the things that I do as opposed to quiet meditation sometimes is active meditation. Now, the way I do it is when I'm in the gym or walking, like taking a walk outside, I use that as time for introspection. I purposely sit in myself and I ask myself questions like, and during this time, I do want to say that your meditation time is not time for you to criticize yourself. It is time for you to look at yourself in an objective lens. So if I was somebody on the outside looking in, what would my actions say about the woman that I am? What would my actions say about the woman that I want to be? How have my actions brought me from where I was to where I am now? Those are some questions that I ask myself during my meditation time, and I wait for the answer. I wait for the answer for myself. I answer my own questions during my meditation time. As I do want to say that your meditation time is important because you are the best person that knows you. You are your best subject, right? So taking some time to actually learn yourself is super important. And I think that meditation, as well as journaling and mirror work, are very important to that. The fourth and last point that I want to talk about is prayer. Now, prayer is important, and I want to say this: prayer is not begging. Prayer is not begging. Please Do not get on your knees and start begging. Like, I think growing up, as I mentioned previously, I'm Nigerian, and growing up, I'd always viewed prayer as begging because it seemed like we're begging God for something. We always had something to beg God for, whether it was provision, whether it was safe journey, there was always something to beg God for. But growing up and becoming the woman that I am now, I realized that prayer is not begging. Prayer is petition. Prayer is command. Prayer is speaking what you want into existence, right? Again, referencing the Bible, when God wanted to create the earth, it was spoken into existence, right? So when you want to create the life that you want, you speak it into existence. With that being said, we know that the power of life and death is in the tongue. And as women, we possess that because I think women speak almost double or triple the amount that men speak. That's how much we talk. That's how much we need conversation. That's how powerful we are when it comes to speaking and communicating. So use that. Watch what you say around yourself. Watch what you say your inner critic says. Watch what you say to other people. What you say, what comes out of your mouth is a reflection of what you think and what you think about yourself and what you think about the world around you. And the world around you is a reflection of yourself. At any point in time, if you think negative thoughts, you will say negative things and you will live a negative life. But if you think positive thoughts and you speak positive thoughts and you speak positive things about yourself and about your surroundings, you will live a positive and happy or joyful life. And that is something that we all want throughout our lives. I do want to thank you for sharing again your time with me. It was such a pleasure. I believe that the next video that I will be posting will be in 2023. I am super excited for 2023, as you could probably tell. I'm going to be getting more consistent with my videos. I'm trying to find the right tempo for me. I'm thinking either posting a video every week or every other week. Let me know if you have a preference. I am leaning towards every other week because then that kind of gives me some downtime to really contemplate and reflect on the topic that I want to bring to you guys. Anyway, in closing, I do hope that you take care of yourself and I will see you in 2023. Bye.